Okay, beautiful ladies. Welcome to tonight's February team call, second week in February, right? It's the 9th. Gosh, when you're home and working from home, like, I don't even know what day. I don't know, maybe you guys have this too, but I'm like, what? I don't even know what day it is. Every single time I go onto the team page, I'm like, happy. It's like, why do I even say happy any day? Because I don't ever know what day it is. I just need to say, hey everyone, hope you're having a great day, whatever day it is. Okay, so anyway, I get off on these funny things. You guys, I have to tell you, on the 12th is my 27-year anniversary. So you will not catch me anywhere in your reach on Friday. I'm gonna be totally unplugged. But yeah, 27 years. Can you even believe it? And you know, we had not traveled so many years. For so many years, we just didn't travel. We lived so tight. I was also afraid to fly, so that kept us from doing things too, even if we probably could have. I probably would have opted out of it. But it feels to me like we were just starting to really enjoy life, like traveling, you know, and just really experiencing, going places and having fun just together. And because of Plexus, that's why. And I mean, we'd go on, gosh, 2 trips a year at least because of convention and then leaders retreat. And so those were fun. And then we snuck in the one time to Mexico for our 25th anniversary, which that was just like a dream come true. So we feel like this whole pandemic needs to go away because we really want to enjoy that again. But we were talking the other night, like we were just starting to just be able to do those things financially, like do all the things and having so much fun. We miss it so bad. So I don't know what we're doing on Friday, but there'll definitely be a rain check for some trip, hopefully near in the future for us. So anyways, okay, enough about all of that, but I'm gonna be unplugged on Friday. So y'all have to use the team chat. Lots of amazing, smart people in there can answer questions. So that'll be awesome. Why does this say set up professional audio? Can you guys hear me okay? Okay. Well, my computer does weird things sometimes that I don't really know what they mean. I have to call my 12-year-old in here to actually tell me what's going on. And I'm not even kidding. So anyways, we are going to talk about a few things that are review for a lot of you guys that are actually on the call, but I think reviewing them is always, always good. We haven't talked about some of these things since November. I talk about them here and there, but truly I think it was just time to have a refresher on how to help people get started. If you're listening to this recording and you're brand new, you've shared with your friends, your family that you care about, definitely tune in, take notes, because this is going to be super valuable to help your friend or family member have really good results. And I will tell you that 2.5 years ago, gosh, maybe it was 3 years ago, I felt like I was literally spinning my wheels, because every time we would have people joining, we would have people falling off, and it was like holes in a ship, and the ship was sinking. And it was like, I have got to figure out how to, you do a personal inventory. You're like, what can I do? What can be done as a team, as a whole? I dug into Bob Heilig's training with Legacy Leadership Academy. Through the years, I've been doing his program. Through the years, Brooke Hemingway, she's a triple diamond ambassador with Plexus. She does amazing training. I've joined her momentum movement. Emily Gibson as well, just have been great mentors for me. And like, actually, sometimes you think people are untouchable, but I've actually become really good friends with Emily, and we literally talk every single week. And so don't ever think that you can't talk to other people outside of this and make friends, because you can. Truly is one Plexus. And I feel like that's how I want to be to everybody. If someone in another team reaches out to me and asks things, I definitely want to offer what my experiences have been as well. So I've had great mentors, and obviously within our own team as well. So, but those two I've just learned a lot from, with systems particularly, and onboarding. And so, and Bob Heilig. So that's what I needed to do. And so 2.5, 3 years ago, just really dove into learning more about that, really coming up with something that's going to be a good fit for our team, and just an easy, simple checklist to help people that just are just getting started, to where if you have a sponsor that is helping you do that with your new friend or family member, great. But if you don't have that, because some people have a sponsor that is just happy taking their products and they're really not into doing much else, and that's okay. But I wanted to make it easy for anyone. So if you have that situation, you yourself can just simply follow what I'm going to talk about tonight. So anyone can do it, whether you have someone holding your hand and doing it with you, or whether you are simply just doing it. And that's what we want. We want to empower people to be able to do it on their own and do it confidently and feel like this is a great system to use. It's super easy. And so that's what we're going to go through. I have notes, you guys, and I always go off on other things, and then I'm like, oh, I didn't talk about that. Oh, one thing I'm going to do, I know that we're going to start with the onboarding sheets. We're going to talk about those, and just a simple checklist of things that you can do right when your ambassador, right when your friend, family member starts. And as soon as you've checked off those things, just simply take a photo of it, message it to me, and every 10th one that I get, I will do a giveaway for an Amazon gift card. You can go get whatever you want to get. All right, because I don't know. Sometimes people might like jewelry. Sometimes they might like slippers. Sometimes I don't even know. But you know what? For every 10th one I get, just going to do a giveaway. So that way, that'll just be fun and easy, and really easy for me. So we're going to show you just real quick. I did make some little minor changes, and I think I might have talked about this last week. Maybe I didn't, but I made some little minor changes that I felt like needed to be added in here. A little bit of extra verbiage, so that if someone is not really having a lot of support, they're able to use this verbiage and be totally great. Okay. I want to buzz through this in a good, timely manner too. Don't need that. If you are popping on here, and you can get these sheets on our Pink Passion team page, just go to the files section right here and scroll down. They're the first 2 sheets right here. So that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to talk about the checklist first. Okay, can you guys see that okay? All right, so we're just going to go through this. Like I said, this is review for some, but review is great. Some things have been changed, and we can talk about it, ask questions at the end. So if you have questions, jot them down or put them in the chat. That would actually be better. And then I can see them and address them as we go. So first, you're just putting your friend or family member's name, their ID number. Everybody starts with an ambassador number, the date that they signed up. I also like to put the date that they started products, their website, their login password, because they tend to forget sometimes, and we need to log in and help them, and what their email is, the welcome pack they started with, what their health goals are, and actually what I should have put on here was their subscription date. So I would say make a little note here of their subscription date, but also go put that subscription date in your day planner and back it up at least 2 days, so that you're sure to look at that subscription at least a couple of days before that's going to run. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that in just a little bit. So at enrollment, you're enrolling over the phone. Here's a great video. If you haven't heard our training on why to enroll people over the phone, this is excellent, great tips. This also comes handed down from Emily Gibson and Brooke Hemingway, why it's so important to enroll over the phone. And those of us that do it all the time, we know there's 25 reasons to do that because you're going to have 25 plus different ways to connect with people. And that's what we want to have when we have someone starting. We want to be a good listener. We want to let them know that we care so much about them. And I always let people know, you know what, I'm so excited for you. I want you to know and understand that I am giving you 110% because I want you to get results on your products. And they really appreciate that. I mean, I'm telling them, I'm going to give you 110%. We're going to get you where you really want to be. Okay. Be patient, be consistent. So anyways, you'll want to watch that video if you haven't already. It's right here. And when you pull up these sheets from our team page, you can just click on the link. The next one, so really at enrollment, these are happening while you're on the phone, this right here. All of this is happening. Okay, on this sheet right here, it shows the Engage app. I actually updated this and it's gonna be down here. So you'll see that updated. I'm gonna update this, this sheet. So anyways, next is complete the enrollment process, get their info, ensure that their subscription is set up, that their welcome pack is something that they are, you know, wanting to do, and just making sure that it's all set up for them. So that really helps too when you're enrolling over the phone. You're setting up everything for them. No, there's not going to be a mistake or anything skipped. And you are setting them up for consistency when they've got their subscription set up. Then that kind of just rolls right into our perk credits. You're talking about the perk credits as you're enrolling them, talking about how it's an amazing, Plexus has an amazing rewards program called Perks. This program allows you to claim a free product every 3 months as long as your subscription is set up. So during that enrollment process, there you are talking about that and how that's important, how they're going to get that free product in the 3rd month. And then I always like to say, maybe then you'll want to get that MetaBurn that we talked about, you know, because maybe she's starting with Triplex, but you've talked about MetaBurn because she really wants to have some weight loss as well. So really be thinking about why she's starting, what her health goals are. Maybe you've presented one of the larger packs, but she says, I want to start with just the Triplex for right now. Make sure you talk about a few of the other products that are going to help her because she can get those for free. So plant that seed while you're enrolling as well. It's pretty easy just talking about the perk credits to talk about that extra free product. Maybe you'd want to get MetaBurn, or maybe you will choose the ease and then just make it fun, you know, say, gosh, this is gonna be so fun. We'll be able to pick that out in your 2nd month so that it comes in your 3rd month order. So that's gonna be very, very exciting. And then after you get off the phone, send this video that talks about the perk credits. All you have to do is say, hey, Sally, remember we were talking about the perks program? I just want you to watch this short video from Plexus. Such an amazing program. While you're enrolling over the phone, you can talk about the buddy bonus. I like that verbiage of the buddy bonus because it just makes it sound fun, for one. And this isn't about starting a business when you have buddies come alongside with you. It's really truthfully about having your friends come to the gym with you. You know, you're going to the gym, maybe you start a diet program. You want your friends, people closest to you, like, come do this with me. Come to the gym with me, please, because if you come with me, I know I'm going to be consistent. So you can talk about the buddy bonus and say something like, Plexus has a great referral program. You can call it a buddy bonus program if you want to. But I say Plexus has a great referral program, or you can have a few friends or family that you care about and love do Plexus with you, and they will reward you a buddy bonus of $305. That's a lot of money. And then I just talk about how you're 90% likely to get better results with an accountability partner, just like when you go to the gym. Who do you want to bring with you, right? You want certain people to come with you because you know you'll go. Or if you go to the gym alone, more than likely you'll probably fall off in the 1st month. You'll come up with every excuse in the book to not get out of bed and go to the gym. But if your girlfriend is outside picking you up, you're gonna go out and get in the car and you're gonna go to the gym with your friend. And then I always start out by saying, when I started, my mom started because of digestion issues. She had constipation problems. My aunt started because she had mood issues and really low energy. And a few of my friends actually started as well. And some of them were mood and anxiety and no energy, not sleeping. And so it was really fun to start together. And a lot of times, you guys, I'll say, and this is totally true, I talk to them and I say, my mom actually had results before I did. So that debunks right there any type of objection that you might get later. And I'll talk about that in a minute. And I love this. This will also make your products for the first 90 days free. They're like, wait, they're hearing you talk a little bit about a buddy bonus. They're hearing the $305. They're like, okay, a light just came on. It totally makes sense to them about going to the gym. They've heard that what people started with you. That's awesome. If you're brand new and you haven't had people start with you, that's totally fine. You don't need to say that, right? Maybe you're saying, I would love to have some accountability partners with me. I'm so excited for you to get started with me. We're going to make great accountability partners. Anyway, this will make your products free for the first 90 days. So $305, products free for the first 90 days. Basically, right? Take out tax and shipping. If they say yes, say, great, I'll start a chat with my friend Tina, if that's the case, or your sponsor, if you have a working sponsor upline. Great, I'll start a chat with my friend Tina. She'll be sure to help give you more information and answer any questions. So feel free to put me in a chat, utilize me. I am more than happy. It is so much more fun with a few friends, and then share your story. And then when I've done this for people and they put me into a three-way chat, I pretty much do it once or twice, and then they're like, totally got it. Totally got it. They don't need the three-way chat. They know exactly how to kind of present that and talk about it. Okay, so pretend the Engage app thing is down here. We kind of talked about this last week. I was like, this has to be added to this, right? So you've enrolled them, they're getting started, you get off the phone, and then in the first 24 to 48 hours before their products arrive, these are really some simple things that you can do so quickly. Like adding them to the Pink Passion team page, that literally takes a second. Adding them to the Health and Wellness Lounge takes a second. And you can tell them, I'm going to add you to the Health and Wellness Lounge because there are amazing stories I want you to hear. And there is great product information that I really feel is going to be key in also building your belief and your knowledge about the products that you're just starting to take. And I really, really feel that that's important. And it really plays a role in how consistent they are too. And we also want them to just feel like they're part of the community. A lot of times, you guys, people stay and stick around because they love the community. Some people might not even have results yet, but they're like, God, you guys are so caring and so loving. I didn't know that I needed more friends, but I needed more friends, and I have friends in you. And they stay because of your support and your love and your caring a lot of times, which then obviously helps them stay consistent and stay on their products longer, which obviously get results, right? So those are super easy. Add them to the team chat, tell them about the team chat. It's a great way to ask quick questions if I'm not available right when you need it. Tell them to mute that chat because we get very chatty and I just laugh. I say, you might want to mute the chat though, LOL, because we do get chatty sometimes. Look at the things that apply to you, ignore the things that don't. It's a great place to put reminders, ask questions, and learn from each other. So those are super easy. Introducing them to your sponsor upline, three-way chat, super easy. This also helps just build that family, community feeling, just connecting people. If you were at a coffee shop and you were sitting with me at the coffee shop and your friend comes up to you, would you just start talking to her and like not introduce? Yeah, of course you're gonna be like, oh, hey, by the way, Sally, this is my friend Tina. Like, that's it. And then suddenly you're all three sitting down talking, and then you're all friends, right? You just gain friendships. Before products arrive, encourage a Facebook post. And you can give an example of this post to them, specifically copy and paste it. You can say something like, I know you're so excited. I'd love to help you with a fun Facebook post. And it could simply read, and do this, like write this all out. I'm so excited about this new health journey I'm on and so thankful for my friend Leah for sharing with me. She has had great results with energy, better sleep, better mood. I'm so excited for what is to come for me too. Thank you so much, Leah, for sharing with me. That's it. So if you just write that all out, and then all you have to do is say, could you post that today? And she'll be like, sure, absolutely. Because that post is really about you. It's not about her. It doesn't make her feel weird. She's sharing that she's starting this amazing journey, but she's also excited about your support. And so just typing that up for them. And if they have a picture of themselves or a picture with their kids or something like that, you could suggest that they add to the post. Also, there's, let's see. There's a sharing video. So if they do have friends or family comment on that post, talk to them in private about how they could share some easy information with them. And here's a video right here called Sharing System. It's just a simple video that we did, gosh, back several months ago, but it just shows an easy way to share, really utilizing the tools Plexus gives us, sending a message, sharing a video, and things like that. So really easy. If you are new to this, definitely watch this video because you will absolutely love that. And you can help them. You'll know how to help them share step by step. Then what's going to be on the new page, you guys, is the Engage app. We talked about this maybe last week, but help them download the Engage app. And they get 3 free samples from Plexus. So we want to help them share these with their friends. And you know what? From that first post, they may have a few friends that comment, be like, what are you doing? I want to know more. Those might be friends that you could help her share those samples with. So that would be so fun. We get the Engage app for free, the free samples. So let's not let them sit there and go to waste and like not be used, right? So that'll be on there when I update this. Then when their welcome pack arrives, be in touch with them to see if their combo arrived. Sometimes, and you guys have probably experienced this, 3 or 4 days later, hey, Sally, have your products arrived yet? Because as soon as their products arrive, you want to be sending them a graphic on how to start it. And some things we want to do before their products even come, which I'm going to get to that too in a minute. But be on top of it. Know what date she ordered. Definitely be watching your calendar and put reminders in your calendar if you need to. I have to have reminders or I will totally forget to check in with so-and-so to see if her welcome pack arrived. I've done it before and like, oh yeah, that came like a week and a half ago. I was like, wait, what? How did you start? I just started taking everything. Oh my gosh, okay. So trust me, if you don't put it somewhere written down, you could forget like I do. So when it arrives, they're super excited, you guys. Be excited for them. Remember when the first time you got your Plexus products and they were on the counter? Those products come and you are so excited. You feel like you have hope. You're praying that it works. You're crossing your fingers. You're crossing your toes. Please let this be the answer, right? And so just remember that. Keep that in mind, that this isn't just going through the motions kind of a thing. Try to remember like what you felt like when they arrived. And that is exactly what your friend or family member feels like too. They are so excited and so hopeful. And again, you might want to say, Sally, I just want you to know I'm so excited for you. This is a healing process and it's so worth it. And I am here for you 110%. She's excited that day. Say, oh my gosh, take a picture of your welcome pack. And I'm going to help you do a post. I want you to tag me. All you have to do is say this. Again, copy it if you want to. Whatever you want to do. Copy these scripts. Put them in your notes on your phone so that all you have to do each time you have someone is, oh, I'm right here, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. You don't have to always like come back and copy it from here if you copy it into your notes. But anyways, you can give her the script and help her do that. Something I would add to this is have her ask, tell me what I have to look forward to. I'm so excited. Let my health journey begin. I'm so happy that I have my friend Leah helping me along the way. Please tell me, what do I have to look forward to? And then we can all go comment about our experiences. Okay, she's excited. This is the time to do it right when they arrive, and give her the script, copy paste. She'll do it. Okay, we can cheer her on. I've had people do this and they're blown away by the support that we all bring. They're not thinking about family and friends or who they can help. They are literally blown away by our support. They're blown away also because this person that is just starting doesn't know anyone on this team. We go and love on that post and tell her all the things Plexus has helped us with. We are pouring into her belief and hope. And now she's like 10 times more excited. Also, she's connected now with some of you because you took the time out of your day to actually go share a little bit of your story. So I would add that on there, you know, tell me what I have to look forward to. And then we go tell our team like, hey guys, go comment on this post. She's so excited. So remember that. Remember when you go comment on someone's post to pour into them why you love your products, what it's done for you, how it's changed your life. Don't just say, hey, awesome, I'm so happy for you, whoop, whoop. I didn't do it, that's great, but tell her what it's done for you, how long you've been on the products. Tell her something, and we do that for each other. We do that for each other because that's what kind of team we are. We help each other and we care about people so much. It doesn't matter if they are our own direct friend or family member. We want everybody to feel this way. All right, so next, introduce them to their website. This you can do, you know, day 3 or something. Even day 4, somewhere in there while they're waiting for their products. Don't overwhelm them. I will tell you, you can get too much, too fast. They get overwhelmed and may not talk to you for a couple of days. All you need to show them, this is your website. Here's your subscription. It shows you where the date is. Keep it very, very simple. If you're feeling energetic and want to explore around the website a little bit, you can go to the new ambassadors section, start here and go through day 1, 2, and 3. And take your time. Just browse around through there. Let me know if you have questions and just, that's it. Like, that's it. Sometimes I'll tell people, here's, you know, would you like to know where you could find some really great product information? Do you feel like you want to read a little bit more about the products? I will ask that first. And if she says yes, then awesome. I'm going to show you a really easy way to go look at your products. And then we go to the dashboard, go to sharing Plexus. There's a tab then that says products, and there's all the products. And then I say the ones that you want to look at if you want more information, they say information sheet, ProBio 5 information sheet. And so that's what you want to look for. I just have her write those steps down. She wrote them down and we continue on. So we just don't want to spend too much time in there and get overwhelming. And you can kind of sense, like they're like, oh, okay, I've shared too much. Let's just be done with this for now and come back to it later. So just be all in with them, you guys. They are excited and so hopeful. If you're brand new, here are the team page link. Here's the health and wellness link. Some people don't know where those are, so that's where they are. Thought I would add them in there, so. All right, so that's that one. I'm gonna check and see if we have questions before I move on. No questions, you guys. You're like, I have this down pat, Tina. Okay, we will buzz through this. This is honestly So important. Probably more important than the checklist. Maybe, I shouldn't say that. All right, product coaching. I will tell you guys, when I started doing this 2.5, 3 years ago and filling those holes in the ship, everything started to change. People were having more results in their products because they were staying consistent, they were staying on their products. And the reason for that is because they started getting more support. So we don't just want to be like, you came into Walmart, here's your products, here's a graphic to start it, good luck, see ya. And check in with them in a month. Oh, then we see, oh, they turned their subscription on, wonder how they're doing. And you find out they had a headache and they were bloated. Yeah, that's detox, right? So we have to be there in there with them when they're starting products. And not everyone has someone there with them when they start products, but if you can be, which you can be, please do. So this is a really easy guide, super, super easy. I did add some extra verbiage here. For those of you that have heard this before, just a couple little tweaks that you might like. A little bit extra verbiage. For someone who's just starting out, they can just copy and paste it, that easy. Tip 1, when you add an ambassador, write their name down in your planner. We've kind of talked about all of that. Prior to getting their products, you can go to them the week before. I'm so excited about sharing this journey with you, Sally. Here's a great video I really would love for you to watch. It's Brooke Hemingway, What to Expect. And this video, you're going to absolutely love it. It's going to give you great tips on starting. So it's really important that you watch it. Can you watch that today? So she'll say yes and then send her the video. And then just remind them it takes 6 weeks to 6 months to really improve gut health. So consistency is super important. Communication is super important. And commitment is key. The 3 C's, I should have put that in there. Consistency, communication, and commitment. And again, I am committed to you 110%. And she will say, I'm so ready for this. I'm totally committed to, and they'll be thankful. People are very thankful when I say that, because they're like, thank you for taking time with me. I know that people get busy with things. Thank you so much for taking time with me and caring. A lot of women don't experience having a friend really care about them in that way. Like, I want you to get healthier. I want you to feel good. I want you to feel alive again. You know, so instead of getting so repetitious about just remember that, you know, because, and I say that, you guys, because I know, and I've been there, where we can get so repetitious about these check-ins or follow-ups that sometimes we might be super short. Hey, Sally, how you doing today? Okay, great. And then you write on your calendar, all right, I'll check in with her next week. And you just make it kind of short, which you don't want to be having a lot of conversations to where every time you do talk to her, it's like an hour long, or she's going to be like, this girl takes up too much of my time. So there's a happy medium. So prior to getting products, send that video. It's so great. And it really sets up that expectation too. Ask them later, you guys, come back in a day. Did you get a chance to watch that video? I wanted to know what you thought. Because when you ask what you thought, then you're going to get confirmation as to if she did watch it. I have had people, in fact, I have one recently, that I sent this video 2 weeks ago. And I could tell by some of the questions I was asking that she didn't watch this video. So I asked again, are you sure that you watched that video that I sent you? She goes, well, I have to admit, I actually didn't. Okay, well, I need you to go watch this video and then we're gonna talk, okay? All right, so yeah, just don't be afraid to ask. Week 1, 4 days after they have started, or four days after they've signed up. Write their name in again for a check-in, suggestion of what to say. Hey, Ashley, have you gotten your products yet? I'm so excited for you. If you have received products and started, say, how did you like the taste of the pink drink? Tell me what you thought. I tell people my story. When I first started, I thought that it tasted like wax and Kool-Aid. The little sticks that you could drink when you were a kid. You could bite off the end and drink the Kool-Aid out of it. And I tell them why. The reason for that, I first listen to what they thought, and then I tell my story. And I talk about how it tasted like that to me because I was a huge diet soda drinker. And I was drinking all the bad sweeteners that are in diet soda. And Slim doesn't have any of the fake junk stuff in it. So, but as I got used to Slim after about a week, I hated the taste of soda, and Slim started tasting better and better and better. And I literally crave it. And then it's kind of interesting because sometimes they are soda drinkers too. And they might be like, after I tell my story, sometimes they're like, I do have to admit it did taste a little bit different. And I say, hang in there because it does change as your taste buds change and as your gut health improves. So how did you like it? Send those dosage recommendations and a video explaining the products they are taking. The one video I love to send is the Weed Seed Feed and Protect, and the link is right here. Then in week 2, your check-in, and I just write it in my day planner. I have their name, I've got a check-in. I do follow-ups on Fridays. Some people like to do follow-ups on Mondays, but Friday's like my favorite day to do it. That's just what I'm gonna do. And then I might as well throw this tip in too. So I have this little organizer, I don't know what you call it, little thing. It keeps cards in it. I won't show anybody's names here, but anyways, I keep all of people's cards that I'm working with in here, and even people that are well into Plexus and their journey, I still keep their cards in here, but everyone that I'm currently working with goes like right in the front. And I write down information on there every time that I check in. So week 1, I have a check-in on the date, and I write down on my card what I've done. And I'm going to give you this tip because as you have more people starting, it gets really hard to be scrolling through your phone to find where did that conversation leave off? What was it again that they started with? What did I say to her? Was she pooping? Was she not pooping? Did I up the probiotic? What did I do? What did I do? And you just don't remember. You're trying to it takes too much time to scroll through all your messages. So if you can, keep things on a card. I don't know. This is what works for me. You got to find what works for you. But I find it works so well. And then on Fridays, I take out my bunch that I know I need to follow up with that are in their first month or 2 months or 3 months. And they're right here. I just pull them out. Here's exactly what I did last time. I've sent each of these videos. I know they watched it and I check that off. I keep every little note short and simple. And then I just put it back in here. And this can go in your purse, your bag, anywhere. And we work from anywhere. Like we can be sitting in the car wash. And if you have this with you, you know what? I'm gonna do my follow-ups right now. See how Sally's doing. Okay. All right, so week 2. Week 2 is really important. All right, do you feel like you're getting into a good rhythm? Some people realize have never taken a vitamin. They may have a problem taking ProBio 5 and BioCleanse. Or maybe they're taking Megax too, right? To them, it's like, whoa, okay, this is a totally new routine. Trying to figure it out. Are you in a good rhythm? Do you feel like you're being consistent? If they say, you know what, I've kind of forgotten a couple days, give them some tips, you guys. Give them tips like, where do you store your products at? You might find that they're up in the cabinet in their kitchen where they don't see them. Say, you know what, how about this? How about put ProBio 5 by your bedside or by your toothbrush, and then you're just gonna take that one at night. You're brushing your teeth, take your ProBio 5. And you know what, put your Slim in a cute little glass or something on your counter. You're gonna know to just take that in the morning. Or if she's working somewhere, tell her, you know what, right now, go put some of these packets in your purse. So if you forget in the morning, because it's a new routine, you can take it when you get to work. All you gotta do is get a bottle of water, right? So if they have problems with that, give them suggestions. Don't just be like, okay, well, she's having a problem being consistent. Not really know what to do now. Guess she's probably gonna quit. No, help her solve the problem. Ask if you're drinking enough water because typically people will detox, and that might start in week 2. It might start in week 3. So talking about water, Are you pooping 2 to 3 times a day? We want them to be pooping 2 to 3 times a day. And if they need any additional, tweaking of their products, you definitely want to be able to do that so that they are pooping 2 to 3 times a day. And then we want to talk about consistency. And here's a good consistency video. You can just copy the link to the video and paste it into a message. Or like I said, take this and put it in your notes, and all you have, and put your own little verbiage in there to make it your own with your messages. And all you have to do then is copy and paste it, because we just want it to be easy. Week 3. Hey, Ashley, I wanted to ask if you've seen any increase in sugar cravings. Week 3, typically, Candida yeast is dying off. It's starting to die off. And typically when that dies off, it will increase someone's sugar cravings, because Candida yeast feeds on sugar. It's like the yeast is screaming, feed me sugar, I don't want to die, right? And so that's a good question to ask them, to just kind of gauge where they're at. Like, you're going to kind of get an idea of, oh, yep, we're having some die-off, which is good. And for me, I say my 3rd week, I did notice that some of those sugar cravings came back like a vengeance. It was like, give me chocolate, give me, like, it was crazy. Like I was pregnant or something, but I definitely wasn't. I was just having like nuts cravings. Like, it was crazy. If the answer is yes, troubleshoot them by increasing ProBio 5. So you may increase ProBio 5 sooner than maybe what the chart says to do. Increasing ProBio 5 is going to get after that yeast and kill it off a little bit faster than just one. So if no, say if you notice anything like fatigue or sugar cravings or bloating, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. But just know that's totally normal if it does happen. It just means that the products are working and that your body is healing itself. And I want to make sure that we can adjust your products so you're comfortable if any of those things do happen. So that way she knows that, number one, it's going to be normal if it happens. I also tell people, stay off the scale the first month, because you could actually gain a few pounds before you lose a few pounds, just because your body is getting rid of toxins. And sometimes our body will hold on to it. This also might be a good time to recommend getting the product Ease. Ease has turmeric, bromelain, green-lipped mussel. It's going to really help reduce inflammation, and she will start to feel amazing. Help her with her subscription to be sure that that is set up for success. If she does choose to add Ease to it, just do it right then in that week 3 before her next subscription runs. Here's a detox video. You can feel free to share that. And just say you may or may not experience these, but it's a good sign that the products are working. All right, then you're in week 4. Check in. I'm so excited. You're feeling awesome. Or you're going to know that you're going to continue coaching them through that healing process, reminding them of the importance of that 90-day commitment. Help them set alarms and reminders to take their products, water reminders. And again, you can talk about additional products too for her goals. This is a product video. This gal, can't remember who the person is in the video, but she talks about different products in a really short, simple video. 2nd month. This is something new I added on here. I feel it's super important. In month 2, we're checking in about every 2 weeks. After their 2nd order, now is a great time to help them select that free product. So this is fun. This is super fun. So here we are in the 2nd month, maybe it's the 2nd week of the month, whatever it is, make sure you talk to them before the 3rd month subscription runs. So you're gonna have to make notes. You're gonna have to put reminders out in your calendar or wherever to remember, I've got to talk to Sally about the free product that she gets. And it's a big deal. Like, I send a GIF, if that's how you say it, GIF, whatever. And I send that like celebration day, we get to choose your free product for the next month. And then, you know, we've talked about maybe MetaBurn. That's a mood and metabolism booster. I know you will love that because she's already shared her goals with you, right? You're thinking this could be a really good time to add MetaBurn. Maybe it's Vital Biome. Maybe it's time for that. Maybe it's, you know, X Factor Plus. Maybe it's ease. We love ease. So that is a great time, but I encourage you, make it super fun. Celebration. You've done so good and you are getting rewarded with a free product. Let's talk about this. I'm so excited for you. Then you guys, to get people to stay on their products, 3 products for 3 months, they're going to have results. They are going to have results. They might not have like these life-changing, like earth-shattering changes, but they're going to be seeing that their body is healing. For me, 6 months was a big mark for me. 3 months, I definitely had improvement with several things. 6 months more. 1 year, way more improvement on things that were not things I ever thought were associated with my gut health or balanced blood sugars or hormones. So it's interesting. We all have stories about why we started. Mine was energy, bloat, constipation. But some of you that know my story know I've had amazing health issues that I was also struggling with that have improved or completely gone away. And so you can share my story if you want to, you know, but that's great. Like I said, it may not be earth shattering in 90 days, but they're healing. And so it's exciting to get them that free product. So then in the 3rd month, continue to, you know, think about this, continue to invite them to events. When we have things going on, anything during this 3 months that is going to help build their belief, that is going to help them feel connected to our community of amazing, loving, and caring women. You know, think about that. Every time there's a post or something on our wellness lounge, think about the people you're coaching and tag them. Sue, did you see this post about ease? This is why I think this would be a great product for you to get for free. Tag her in it. If you don't see her, that she's responded on that page in the tag, go message her. Sue, did you see that I tagged you in a really cool post? No, I didn't see that. Oh my gosh, let me go tag you again. Watch for this real quick, okay? She'll say, okay, go back to the post. Sometimes you have to tag them a couple times because people get busy, and you know how notifications, you guys, get lost? They just do. And then tag her again, say, oh my gosh, I'll go tag you again real quick, watch for it. And then go do it, come back to the message. Sue, do you see that? Okay, awesome. Go read that at some point here tonight when you have time, because it's great information. It's gonna like blow your mind about this product. So any opportunity that you can get, think about this, 30, 60, 90 days, any opportunity that you have that you can invite them to, that you can engage them in, a post you can tag them in, think, build their belief. It is my mission, come hell or high water, to get this woman results, to build her belief, and to help her feel part of our community. And doing those things are super easy because we care about people, and that's all you have to do in this business is care. Care, 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 and love on people. So it took me 53 minutes to run through this, but it literally takes you, the first page, 5 minutes, maybe, okay? And of course, going through this, it's simple to check in on week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. It is simple. It takes you literally less than 5 minutes to do a check-in with someone on that week. But I wanted to present this in a way that we could talk about it and talk about different scenarios and things like that. So even though this is longer training on it, it does not take you much time to actually implement it. Okay. Whew. I'm very thirsty now. I am going to stop recording and then I'm going to set up any time for Q&A if you guys have anything that you want to talk about really quick before we go. So thank you so much. I know this is going to literally help you. It's going to empower you, and it's going to help empower people on your team to do amazing things, to get people results and build your teams to be strong and solid and no holes. There's always going to be some holes. Okay. That's reality, but we want less holes. Okay. All right.